Now to the ongoing problem affecting Rhode Island, population decline. The U.S. Census Bureau reports between the years of 2004 and 2012, Rhode Island lost an unprecedented 25,000 residents. WPRI.com reporter Ted Nesi first broke the story. He joins us now live in our studio with a closer look at those numbers. You first reported on WPRI.com, Ted, that Rhode Island is only one of a few states that have seen a decline in the last couple of years. Why?
That's right, Mike. About 25,000 since '04, as you said, and we've had a decline every year since 2004 in Rhode Island. We're the only state that lost population both of the last 2 years. Experts point to a number of reasons, but first and foremost, jobs. We've had a weak economy in Rhode Island. If people can't find a place to work, they're not going to be able to stay here. But on top of that, this started before the recession in '07, which points to perhaps deeper problems, housing costs, taxes being high, and there's a lot of that going into the mix too.
You know, we're the ocean state. Tourism is key for the economy, but we keep seeing that we're losing manufacturing jobs. What's happening here?
We see with manufacturing jobs a huge decline going back all the way as far as 1990 when we first began to see more jobs going to China. You hear a lot about perhaps not enough training being done to have people ready for those kind of jobs, and you also just have the sort of inexorable change in where manufacturing is done in the world, and Rhode Island's been very hard hit by that, which adds to that lack of jobs for people and to make them leave.
And we saw an exclusive report in May that they're trying to train kids in the elementary schools for manufacturing. Now, if we continue to lose people, is it possible we might lose a seat in Congress by 2020?
Absolutely, Mike. We just saw that in Massachusetts last year where they had to shrink the number of congressmen they had by one. I was in Washington last week, as you know, and I talked to Congressman Langevin and Cicilline about it. They say this is a real possibility and it's something the state has to be prepared for. And they said it's going to mean a lack of clout, fewer people in Congress to advocate for the state, but it might be inevitable.
All right, Ted, thank you very much. And you can find Ted's in-depth report on the population decline on WPRI.com. It's under Nesi's notes.